Body language alone. Oh, something's going on. He's laughing. Oh, no. Oh, he's pulling her back. Come back. Where are you going? Oh. Doubled the sentence? What happened? There it is. Oh! He's like, you want to... Oh, and hits her with the adios as well. I'm going to use your line against you. Oh, no.
Did you say that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you did say that? I find you in direct criminal contempt. 30 days in the county jail.
It's like, how do you want to play this? He's like, let's play a game called Silence. See who wins. It's like my grandma's like, the longest one who's silent gets the most money. I was like, I think I understand the basis of this game. You want us to be quiet. He's like, I got all day. This is an 8-hour shift. Come on back. Whatever you say, there's another 5. Ooh, you know what? I'm watching a lot of Jailbirds. She's gonna have a toilet buddy, I'll tell you that. My grandpa is a lawyer. He once took a case from a woman who sued someone for calling her ugly. I can't even begin to imagine what led her to believe she would win that one. I feel like that's like grade 1 law. Baby Lawyers, the new movie on Netflix. Like, what are you guys arguing about? I stole my lollipop. How come? He called me ugly. That's 3 to 5 right there. And we're actually gonna tack on a little bit more. He's like, adios. He's like, come back. Come back, there's another 10. How do you take that seriously? Like, I'd like to sue them. Oh my gosh, what did they do? He called me not good looking. He called you not good looking? Well, he called me ugly. Well, I just need, for the report, I need it to be accurate. I just feel like, is it ugly or is it not? Because one is, by law, I can charge them. Here we go. A friend kept meticulous records of how much time the estranged wife spent with their daughter. He used pink highlighter for mom and blue highlighter for himself. Okay, color coordinator, right? Mom sailed into arbitration, demanding full custody and handsome child support and the house. Dad pulled out 3 years worth of year-long calendars. Mom had spent less than a full month with the child in 3 years. Mom was not happy with the outcome. I feel like this is bullet point forms too. I'm having a hard time reading. More use of commas. I mean, hey, if you're busting out the advent calendar and you're like, you've eaten 3 chocolates in 10 years, that's a lot of chocolate left over. You're not getting the child. I feel like that's just like not a very good parent if you're only spending 3 days out of a couple years with your kid. Talk to them. What kind of sports do you like? You know? What's your favorite color of sucker? Mine's yellow, you know? Like just a simple conversation. It's not very hard. You can make it up on the spot. A woman said she wasn't guilty of driving with a suspended license because witchcraft made her drive. She also said she didn't need a public defender because God was her lawyer. Which sentence do we start with, really? Abigail Williams from The Crucible? Is that you? Is that you, John Proctor? What's going on here at Proctor's Landing?
How have I done as a judge today? So far, how am I doing?
Not bad, but you could do better.
Can we get a drum roll with this? I gotta tell you, you brighten my day, ma'am. All right?
That's what the last guy said, and then he sued me.
What the heck? I love this lady. What did she do? Why is this old lady being arrested? Dang. That's funny. She's funny. She's got a good sense of humor. All right, we like that one. We like that. I hope her crime wasn't that bad because she sure is funny, but you never know. You never know. You never know what's going on.
Ladies! Whoa! Wait a minute! Ladies! Hold on. You. And I'm gonna keep it real too, Miss Sism.
I like her. Judge Lauren Lake. I like her.
The way Destiny just popped off with her little dance after I announced the result, that was so ignorant. And then you followed up and showed me where she learned it from. Come on with this. The voice. I'm furious.
Dang. She was not playing around. She let them have it, and I respect it.
Your daughter's putting her dreams, opening her legs, trying to get a dream up between her legs instead of having a dream in her mind. And you want to argue with this woman across this courtroom. Come on now. Now y'all have made me crazy. Y'all think y'all crazy, I'm crazy for these kids and this baby. You ain't gonna do this to this child.
She was like, I've got something to say, and I'm gonna say it now. I always see her clips, but it never has her name. Judge Lauren Lake. I gotta remember that. I like her.
Welcome back to Top 10 Central. These Karens went to court and they lost, okay? Really, does a Karen ever win? Guess we're about to find out.
You are never secure, you're never happy, and you continue to choose it because you're too afraid to take that move. You are who you are. You are your mind, your abilities.
Is this what her courtroom looks like? Why is it like futuristic? I mean, I'm vibing with it, but like literally, this feels like a courtroom from 3022.
Your effort, your achievements, having him adds nothing to you other than pain and agony. What for?
And we have another just like nice inspiring message. It's for the people, really.
What for? If you don't hear anything else today, he'll never get any better. He will only get worse. Why sign on for that type of hell?
I like that you could hear somebody else in the back after she said he won't get better, he'll only get worse. Somebody in the background just went, yup. I'm like, everyone can relate. I love this. These videos are great. Whoever this judge is, I mean, I was gonna say she deserves a TV show, but she has her own TV show, so I don't know. She deserves a raise.
I'm looking for a job, and woo. Now remind you, I threw out that I got a job offer for you too. Wireless. Gave him a week or so to get the place because he was funning about the money, woo. And the whole time he getting the money from his weed.
I'm doing that because I'm trying to.
This is so funny. Like, these court shows, you can get away with so much more. Like, if this was real court, they'd be like, can you say a word? Because somebody's gotta write all of that down, and I don't think they... Imagine having to type, ooh. I don't think they would appreciate that.
In the hood trying to relate everything, I messed that up. So let me practice. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now, that ain't how you whoop-de-whoop. You gotta be messing it up. Whoop.
That's so funny. Dang.
Toppling a computer monitor in the process.
Yep.
Judge Rhimes has seen enough and decides to take control. As Newsom throws more paper at him, Judge Rhimes single-handedly pins him onto the desk.
Dang.
The defendant's brother then gets involved as well, though it's unclean's back in his chair.
This is crazy. I mean, like, just that this happens in a court of law is insane. I don't know, man. This is wild. A&E always has the craziest clips. Always. It's always A&E, and I know this is A&E. I know that voice. Why should it not be A&E and I'm just out to lunch?
One court clerk puts the computer monitor back in place.
It's a good
Another
priority.
Straightens up the scattered paper. Sidney Newsom received an additional charge of contempt of court and served 48 hours in jail.
Just why? You're already there, like clearly something bad. You did something horrible. Why are you making it worse for yourself? Like, wouldn't you want to just try and make things better at least? If you're already going to jail, what's like a little bit of extra time? I should be getting them together real nicely.
And he's using you, and it is wrong. You are a good woman. You can do way better than him. You can find a guy that'll love you.
I love her.
You can find a guy that's gonna need you. Run! Don't walk! You leave here, you turn your back.
I love it. I love it. It's so true. Run. Don't walk. I love this. We usually see Karens getting like put down and stuff, which sometimes they deserve. But I love this. This is like inspiring. It's truthful. It's powerful. Go off. We love divorce court.
Whatever. You got children together? Always let him see him. Always let him be with him. Make him pay child support. But don't you ever, ever let this man touch you again.
Oh, I love her. That's so powerful. You know what I mean? Like, she is like really passionate. I love this. We all need a Judge Lynn Toller in our corner. Okay, I just had to look down and read her name because I wasn't sure, but now I know. Judge Lynn Toller. She's an OG.
Entitled Karens Part 2. Entitled Karens went to the, what is it? Went to court. I thought it was went to the market. Little piggies went to the market. It's basically the same.
You threatened my life.
The orange says it all, right? He definitely canceled his words in the court of law. Can't swear at a judge. I don't know if you're supposed to say that in court, you know? There you go.
I'm not resisting. I'm just not standing up. I'm not standing. I don't have to stand.
He's not wrong. He's being dead weight, but... you see the mirrors like... He's here in the background. Do I have to say guilty just from looking at him and the language alone? I don't know what this person did. Guilty until charged in a court of law. You are in a court of law. Guilty. I don't know. I would have made a great judge. Hear ye, hear ye. They say that, right? This guy looks like me. What's going on here? Am I watching myself in 10 years if I do something bad? What's going on?
You think that's funny? I think it's hilarious. We weren't done. All right, so Bond.
Oh no, he just like pieced them. He's like, see ya.
Credit, danger community.
Hope I see you on the street.
Hold him in contempt.
That's a
So I'm
threat,
holding you in
yeah.
contempt for what you did. All right, you can take him back.
This is definitely not me, by the way. This is a foul language going on here. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to jail. They're like, yeah, you are. He's like, I'll see you on the street. They're like, okay, that's another 3. He's like, yeah, I'll kill you. He's like, okay, that's another 5. It's like, hey, we're just like, just tacking them on. They do this every day, don't they? Like, they're just like waiting for some disrespect. Like, if he had just been like, okay, thank you, sorry for wasting your time on me, and I should have made better choices in high school. They would have been like, you know what? This guy seems like a nice guy. Kind of looks like Kyle in 10 years. I don't know what I did in 10 years, but I'm fucking happy. Oh, here we go. Scrap Central. I can smell it. I can smell a fight coming. Here we go. All right, man. Shot in 1080p. Here we go. It's shot on an N64 controller, if that makes any sense. I don't know how. Oh, nice takedown. From behind, hands tied behind the back, too. Judge like, did I quit? I'm pursuing my dream in ballet. Step ball change, step ball change. I'm done with just hitting the thing. The gravel. A gavel? A gravel. You definitely can't flip a desk in court. That's a no-no. I went to see a live court session in law class. They didn't do that. It was in and out. It was just a parking citation, actually. It wasn't very exciting. This looks way better.
Want to talk to me about me at Bond with me? What do you want to tell me?
About what?
Bond.
Nice.
To be honest with you.
Lost you 30 days in the county jail for contempt. Cuff him if you got the cuffs.
Come on, I get it. You're clearly upset and stuff, but you made your bed, and sometimes you gotta lay in that bed.
Hold on, it's $5,000 cash surety bond, subject to the temporary protection order. He just swore at the judge. Can I give you a piece of advice?
What?
You can either make life easy or you can make life hard.
I already ruined my life.
That's 60. That's 306.
Now I gotta come here and my life up. You.
Man, like, you cannot act like that. Especially you're an adult. There are consequences for your actions. And your family's there. You're just acting crazy in front of your family who's like, please stop getting yourself sent to jail for longer. Come on, we would really like to enjoy life with you. So just, after that first one, I probably would have learned to shut my little mouth.
What is that symbol that you are projecting with your fingers?
Using my middle finger, and I am sorry.
Wonder what happened. They really left us on a cliffhanger there.
And who were you extending the finger to, sir?
Mr.
Is absolutely prohibited. That sign is posted on the door outside, is it not?
It is.
Was there anything about that you did not understand, sir?
No, sir.
Could you tell this court why you should not be held in contempt of court?
I'm truly sorry for doing this. This is something stupid.
I mean, that judge seemed very reasonable, very, he was ready to teach the lesson, but he was also forgiving, it seemed like. I got that vibe from him, so I have a feeling that maybe he didn't go to jail for contempt, but who knows? Let me know. If you know the ending to this, let me know. I don't like a cliffhanger.
And the purpose of the sanctions are based on what?
It was a frivolous and vexatious PPO based on nonsense. I am not stalking Mr. Nichols.
I haven't signed a PPO. How can you ask to sanction someone when you haven't even been served?
That's the point.
That lady just wanted to go to court because she was mad at someone. Don't do that. It's a waste of everyone's time and money.
Do not interrupt me when I'm speaking, ma'am. Had I issued a PPO, you would have a basis to be before me. I did not issue a PPO. He did not pursue his right to a hearing on the PPO. You were never served, and here you are taking up my time so that you want me to chastise him and make him pay money? No, ma'am. Your relief is denied, and in addition to that, I am sanctioning you with costs of $500.
Dang! You can't waste the court's time, man. They don't like it. They got a lot of people to see, a lot of things to do. Everyone has their right to a fair and speedy trial, so you gotta get in, get out. And you only need to get in if you have a real reason.
He was making himself aware because of a courtesy to other police officers, and he made it very clear.
Ma'am, you cannot testify right now, and everything you're saying I am not taking into evidence.
Oh, dang. Karen went to court over a $50 ticket, and she blames the officer for her fault. I mean, man.
You have
I'm very sorry, Your Honor.
Ma'am, it's my turn to speak. Okay. Opportunity to cross-examine the officer. If you have any questions for him, you may ask him questions, but your questions are not evidence. So you do not go off on all these other things that the magistrate was talking about, because I'm not taking note of any of that. Those are not evidence, those are just questions. What the officer is saying is the evidence that I'm going to take into account. So if you have any further questions that you would like to ask the officer, please do so.
That's the thing. People will go to court because sometimes the police officer doesn't show up and then they get off. So that was not the case today in Zoom court. Well, I can't speak today. What's wrong with me? In Zoom court, that was not the case. Man, going to court over Zoom would suck, especially for like the judge and stuff, because it'd be way easier, I feel like, for people to just talk over you. I don't know. Maybe that's not true, but I would mute the person if they didn't stop talking.
You made it legal to reverse this jail time.
Well, you're going to go to jail today. You need to get out.
I'm not ready. Sorry. You don't get to decide if you're ready or not. I don't think anyone's ever really ready to go to jail.
You're attending hearing when you consider furloughs. Okay, right now you're going to go to jail. Okay? So you have to go today, right? Hey, call the police.
Personally, I'm not. Thank God I'm not in a courtroom. Not how that works. Also, you'll probably get in trouble more for just leaving, right? That's gotta be a crime. Dang, oof, that's scary. That's scary. I'm so afraid of jail. It's so scary to me.
But you're not letting me tell
That
you
means
what's going on.
zip it right now.
You trying to...
Does that make sense? Does the comment...
Is this the guy that we've seen who gets like the tape put around his mouth? I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? Guess I'll find out maybe.
Quit talking.
This one makes me sad for some reason. I don't know why.
Do you understand that?
Because you trying to take my life.
No.
And you're not letting me tell you what's going on.
Take your life for what? What do you mean
It's not fair. You're trying to take my life.
Mr. Williams, listen to me. If we have to, I will gag you in 1 second. So listen,
I think it is.
You will get a chance to talk. Here it is again. So you said to me you understand this comment. Zip it. Right now.
That video is crazy. I've seen like a couple different clips of this now. Like what this guy, I gotta do research, you know? Just on this one. Cause I don't know what he did. I don't know what the situation is, but apparently he just like wouldn't let the judge talk like more than just what we're seeing here. But I guess cause it's not like divorce court and Judge Judy, it's like a real court moment. That's probably why it makes me sad. That makes sense.
In a 2-week period, over 28 times.
Because of you.
And they
just like 28 times. 28 times? Like that's so much. The police have important things to do. Calling them 28 times, like at some point they're like, why are we here? Again? Literally crazy.
It's because of her.
Your Honor, this is how he
She attacks my mom. That was my mom's car, by the way. I was defending my mother. You crazy.
I don't think that Judge Judy was gonna find that funny. And I think he's a brave man for, first of all, cutting Judge Judy off, and second of all, for thinking that, like, this is the appropriate time to make jokes. Sir, lock it and throw the key away. You know what I mean?
I can't stand up right now. Am I right here?
And now his initial hearing is off to a rocky start.
Stand up, brother.
I don't know why the person who's like in handcuffs and is like standing in front of the judge feels like they're in like a position of power.
My first name, that's it. Giggles or Tobias. That's it. Don't call me that now.
Giggles may be his street name.
Yeah, you need to call me.
Tobias Roman later pled no contest to the charge of threatening a public official and was sentenced to 8 months in prison.
Yeah. Also, just like, I just don't get that. I feel like you've just like lost at this point. So you gotta just accept the lose. The the loss. You just have to accept the loss and move on. He did not want to accept the loss though, so he got 8 months in jail.
Hello there, Your Honor. I wanna say I'm sorry.
Oh no.
For the things I've done.
Oh no.
And I try and be stronger.
Oh no.
In this life I chose, but I want you to know.
Honestly, I mean, I don't know what he did, but there are just some crimes that good singing can't excuse. You know what I mean?
That door I closed.
Oh no.
In Your Honor, I'm sorry, sorry.
Well, you're obviously a talented
Agreed.
young man, and I hope that you'll be able to use your time productively when you're in the Michigan Department of Corrections to take avail.
Judge O'Brien explains the minimum guideline range for his crimes is 50 to 100 months, regardless of his talent.
Well, I thought when he said 50 to 100, for a second I thought it was gonna be years.
6 to 9 months. 69 months? No, 6 to 9 months.
But it's only months. That's still a long time. Don't get me wrong, it's still a long time, a few years, but listen, it's better than 50 to 100 years. Be a weird sentence. He's got a beautiful voice, okay? But you still can't commit crime, even though you have a beautiful singing voice. Sorry, but that's just the rules.
You deliberately stopped working. You have a master's degree, and you went to a retail store, so you would not have to pay for your daughter. Well, that's my prerogative. Well, you know it is my prerogative to read. How long ago did she stop?
Like, why would you get a master's degree just to like squander it because you don't want to like pay for your child? You can get a master's degree and then not use that master's for other reasons, for sure, because like you want to follow your passion or whatever, but to not support your own kid is, I don't know, maybe a little bizarre.
Working as a teacher. Was it recent? Yes. How recent? 6 months ago? Yeah. No, ma'am. Your child support is going to be set at that $55,000 because it sounds like you are intentionally underemployed, so you do not have to pay a higher amount in child support, and that is ridiculous because you're not cheating her, you're cheating your child. So,
ain't that the truth? That's exactly it. What people don't realize is like, it's not about your like partner or anything like that. It's about the kid.
Based on $55,000 a year, I have your gross at $4,583.33.
I love this. Oh my gosh, just for like one split second there at the end of the clip, like it cuts to her face and she's just shocked. But like, did you really think no one was gonna find out? Of course we would find out. Of course.
So you want Mrs. Harrison to pay for the glasses?
Yes, ma'am.
That's not happening. Tell him to get a job and pay for his own glasses.
Why would that be?
That would be because he was the aggressor.
The crowd reactions get me so good. Like, I feel like it's like a poetry slam and people are like, ooh. I love it. I love Judge Judy.
That would be because he was the aggressor.
But a hat is not permanent damage
That
compared to
would be because, well, if somebody put my hat in the garbage, I would not put it on my head again. And he was the aggressor to begin with.
It sounds like the kid did something to the other kid's hat and then the kid like messed up his glasses because they got in a fight. So, I mean, yeah, don't touch his hat if you don't want your glasses messed up. I kind of agree with that.
And he was a bully who got his comeuppance. You pay for his glasses and tell him not to be a bully.
Oh, I mean, Judge Judy's just out here spitting facts. I also love the word comeuppance. I feel like I need to use comeuppance more. Comeuppance.
Kind of an unfair fight with the hands behind the back thing. You just like sit him down in a chair. I don't know if that's excessive force, but that's not my place.
Based on your priors, I can't do anything with your case today. I am gonna appoint the public defender for you.
The music. Oh, there it is.
You want? Excuse me?
My name is Mr. Green Man. I'm the federal witness of the United States.
Don't tack on more. You know what I mean? Just take a deep breath. Just be like, how do I feel about that? And then just like do some push-ups later. Just take it out on the chest. Don't take it out on the mic. That was like a mic drop moment, you know? Oh, there's another 5.
He can be removed once y'all get him out.
Oh, I don't know. You're just like getting dragged away. Your feet are in the air. You're just like, I'm not going to jail. You're like, yeah, you're gonna have more than just the priors. You know what I mean? I just 3 strikes, you're out kind of deal. Remain quiet, you know, keep the mask on. You're behind the mask too. You can do whatever you want. Be like, oh, you can mouth any word you want behind the mask. It's the best part about having the mask on. You're just like, you can do whatever you want. I feel weird without it on now. I have to like walk around with my mouth shut all the time because I feel like my brain is just gonna spew out like verbal diarrhea. Like this dude. That's a full core. That's a small core too. They're like shoved in a corner.
Was worth the next at least 52 years of your continued existence. You won't get the luxury of raising your child because you took mine away. Your actions have led you to a prison cell.
I feel like my eyes are going back and forth so hard right now. These guys just like laugh and living it up. They're crying.
I love my family. But watching you sit there, smile and laugh, I'm very tempted to just say, I'm not going to accept this sentence agreement. We'll go to trial, and if you're convicted of felony, you'll go to prison for the rest of your life. That means you'll...
Ooh, yeah, no smiles now. You're gonna die in prison. That's a long sentence. That's just the hard truth of the law. When they say something serious like that, just like, oh, you're gonna smile? Yeah, enjoy dying in jail and spending eternity in there. He's like, what? I'm gonna swear that judge was not around. Like, there is some tears in that room and there's some anger. There shouldn't be some like you're about to dance battle. I don't know. I feel like you're just like, oh shit, yeah, it's my turn. It's just like, this is a court of law. This is serious stuff. Gotta keep your nose clean. You are the friends you hang around with. I don't know. I'm gonna get that tattoo on my forehead or something. Oh, is that a cigarette? Sure. No one, eh?
Yep.
Matches too.
I can't give you his name of man you really
no one. The old guy smells it.
Hey! We the people deserve better. What's it take you to jail?
He's like, what the hey? If everyone's eyes should be on one person in that room, don't you think like that's the hot seat? Like literally lights a cigarette up. Everyone's just like, oh, when you're done with that, just come this way. This guy's just like lighting up a Benson and Hedges, dude. He's just like, I don't know, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life. He whips out a Zippo. He's like, what's up? Cool hand Luke over here in court just got another 5 years just for lighting up. Matches? Like, what is it, 1987? He got them for free from like in there. He like looked in the bowls like, can I take these? The judge is like, sure, go ahead. Like, what if like the first 5 didn't work? He's just like, oh yeah, that's what you're gonna do?